Yo, I hope you're all doing well. We're here at Rogate Bike Park and I'm testing out the Slash 7, seeing how it rides here. Last time I was here I was on the Vitus, which my brother James is riding today. We're going to drop into Bottle Rocket now and see how it goes. Need to change gears. Whoa, let's stop here and let me give you a pause and tell you about last time I came to Rogate. So that was back last year for my birthday in 2021 and I hit Rogate with my Vitus. The tracks were pretty intense for my first time there and I was like, whoa, you know, I thought I'd progress through the reds pretty easily, but actually they're pretty hard. So if you are looking to go to Rogate, it's not a walk in the park, it is pretty serious. I decided to take the Slash there because I thought it'd be a good test because I felt really nervous last time on my Vitus on the hardtail and I wanted to see how much I've come since then. But yeah, before we get on with today's video, if you're new to my channel, I'm Dan and I like to escape on my bikes. I have multiple bikes and also I like to do other adventures as well. If that's something you're interested in, then please do hit that like button and subscribe to my channel as it helps a lot and I appreciate it so much. Oh, that's rowdy at the beginning. There's a big boulder in there. Okay, so let me tell you about what it was like riding the Slash there, and it felt like a dream. It just kind of rolled over everything and yeah, it was amazing. Obviously, I still had some skills to work on, so one thing I need to do is work on my cornering. But like I said in my last video talking about the Slash, I went to Windhill Bike Park and did a course on jumping. So I kind of learned how to jump on the full suspension bike and it was really helpful because last time I came to Rogate, I wasn't clearing any of the jumps. I managed to case every single one. I was getting close where my front wheel was landing where the landing patch is. I don't know how to say that, but yeah, but my back wheel was still on the tabletop, so I was casing it pretty hard and I was hitting it pretty hard as well. But on the Slash, I just seemed to clear every jump because I got that technique down of compressing the suspension and going over. I was managing to clear everything I kind of hit, really. So, you know, it was a massive confidence boost. And then also I started feeling more confident to hit the red lines. And, you know, I started off with bikini bottom, main line. I didn't get around to Split Richard actually, because I was sessioning quite a lot of the jumps down on bikini bottom and main line. And that was really fun. But yeah, maybe next time I go, I'm going to have a lot more confidence going into it. But yeah, just riding a full sus there is so good. And I think Rogate in particular is a really good place to progress as a mountain biker because, you know, the tracks aren't that long. You don't have an uplift, but you don't have to push that far to get to the top. And because there's two halves to it, you can session either the top half and get really good at technical descents, or you can start the bottom half where it starts off a bit rowdy and then goes into nice jump lines. And that's where I kind of tended to be, and I was playing around with the jumps on there. One in particular on mainline, I really wanted to do that gap whale tail. It's really hard to hit. All right, so I'm thinking of doing this whale tail here. So there's a couple of gaps there. Let's do it. I know in my head I could have cleared them, but I kind of chickened out that day, and I definitely want to go back and hit it with some people who know what they're doing, and I can just follow them in and then get better at riding those well tails and just actually clearing a gap jump, because I've never done anything like that before. Riding the slash there was just a dream. There was some really steep descent, especially at the top of Bikini Bottom, I think it was, and it like starts off really rowdy. I'm gonna go slow. Oh, that's a rowdy descent. On the Vitus, I was super scared to do that. I think I tried it once and just took my foot off and just slid all the way down. But on this, I just rolled it and just handled everything beautifully. That bottle rocket line, there's a drop-in section where you can just session the jumps and drops at the end. Tell you what, this bike is so much easier to climb than the Vitus. We're going to go to the drop-in of bottle rocket and I'm going to show you what it's like just to session the jumps. And that's a great way to kind of practice, and like there's a few corners there, so you start getting faster around the corners. There's some drop-offs, some longer jumps, and then you've got the small jumps at the end. But if you're really confident, you can go off to the left and they got yellow flags for bigger jumps. And some of the things those kids were doing, I think they must have been like 14, 15, and they were doing suicide no-handers on them. They were going so huge, and I was just like, do I just give up mountain biking now because I'm 35 and I have no confidence at all to do that, and these kids are just flying through the air. But you know, what's to say I can't do that by the time I'm 40. The sun coming through, it's really nice. Look at that, so scenic. Alright. Just drop in, session these jumps on Bikini Bottom. But yeah, let me know in the comments below, have you been to Rogate Bike Park? What do you think of it? Is it something you're thinking of going to, or have you got a bike park near you that's like Rogate where you can just do a lot of training? Let me know Are you riding a slash? What kind of bike setup? Are you riding hardtail, full suspension, trail bike, enduro, downhill rig, e-mountain bike? You know, the list goes on when it comes to trails and mountain biking. So, you know, even a cross-country bike, people can ride cross-country bikes down at these bike parks. Yeah, let me know in the comments below. It'd be fun to have a little discussion. But yeah, that's it for today's episode. If you enjoyed it, please do give it a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel, as I appreciate it a lot and it means so much. Hope you're staying safe, staying positive, having fun, and I shall see you in the next one. When I became the sun, I shone like in a man's heart. When I became the sun, I shone like in a man's heart.